Now, today's top stories and Power of 5 weather from News 5. Sponsored by Akron Children's Hospital.
Now here's a look at today's top stories. I'm Mike Brookbank. Federal officials say 5 people, including House Speaker Larry Householder, received more than $60 million to pass House Bill 6. That's the legislation that added fees to our electricity bills to bail out 2 failing nuclear power plants. The 5 people arrested are accused of funneling that money through Generation Now, a nonprofit group that doesn't have to disclose to its donors. Now, the goal was to block a ballot initiative to overturn the bill once it was passed, but officials say some of the money also went to support Householder's re-election campaign and the campaigns of other politicians who supported him. They say most of the investigation has been in secret, but it's not even close to being over. So what now becomes of House Bill 6? Several groups are already calling for it to be repealed. The Buckeye Institute and the Ohio Environmental Council Action Fund are leading that charge. We spoke with experts who say if the FBI proves its case, there are 2 ways to get rid of the bailout bill, either through new legislation or with a ballot referendum. News 5 also spoke with several Northeast Ohio state representatives on both sides of the aisle. They all said they are taking a wait-and-see approach on legislation that would repeal the bailout as this case unfolds. If the law stands, most Ohio ratepayers would see an 85-cent monthly fee next year. We have heard a lot about testing for the coronavirus, but do you know which test to get? We spoke with the Summit County Health Commissioner to explain the options, and she says a diagnostic test is done with a nasal swab and lets you know if you currently have the virus. It's the most reliable one out there. Antibody tests are blood tests, which are less reliable, and their accuracy is spotty. And you know, timing is everything. You need to take the test when you're most contagious. There's also a rapid test, which is only done at hospitals, so you won't have access unless it's an emergency situation. This morning, Lakewood Alive held another virtual event to explain the Shared Work Ohio program from the Department of Job and Family Services. It serves as a voluntary layoff aversion program. Lakewood Alive helped business owners figure out how to avoid laying off staff, even if they have to cut hours. All right, let's get a check of your forecast now with meteorologist Renisha Shade. Hi, Renisha.
Hello, Mike. You will definitely need to keep the rain gear with you. You needed it this morning, most of you at least, and it looks like another round for the afternoon and evening, even into tonight ahead of a cold front. So I'm going to keep the storm chance today at about 30 to 50%. Some of those storms could be strong to marginally severe. There's a very small chance for a few severe storms in our area. We are in that very low marginal threat. The slight risk, which is slightly higher, clips our southern spots, so southern parts of Carroll and Tuscarawas counties. Basically, that means there could be a few storms that pulse up and produce some wind gusts, possibly close to 60 miles per hour, and some very heavy rain that could lead to some minor flooding. So scattered storms today. Some of those storms could be strong. We will soar to 84 degrees, but hey, that's average for this time of the year, so that's feeling great. Let's jump ahead to the weekend so you can start making those plans, and it looks like we kick all of the rain out of here, so great for your outdoor plans. But just as the rain chances are going down, we're kicking the temperatures up. Upper 80s Saturday, low 90s by Sunday.
Sponsored by Akron Children's Hospital.